Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? It's fire and rescue. I'm here. Don't panic. Come to this area. We are here. MUXZ. MUXZ, come here. You've safety here. Everywhere else is unsafe. If you can hear me, call out. Call out! Is anyone there? Just stay calm. Just stay calm. It'll be fine. Okay. No. It's no one. What a shambles. What a state this place is in. God help us. Come here, you're okay. I've got you. Come with me. Take it easy. Just stay in the chair. Stay in the chair. That's it. That's it. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Oh, it's a mess. It's a shambles.
Who are you?
I'm fire and rescue.
What?
I'm paramedic. I'm here to help. You're okay. You're with me.
Yeah, buddy.
It's a bit of light.
Where's my coffee?
A bit of light. Coffee.
My coffee.
Listen, don't worry about the coffee. Do you know what situation you're in?
Uh,
You're in situation panic.
No.
Look around you here.
No, Martha,
The place is gone.
Martha should make my coffee. She always makes the coffee.
No,
first
listen,
thing
you
in the
don't
morning.
understand. Get a grip. This is a serious situation. You stay where you're put and you don't move. I know these situations. I've had experience of them. They can become very perilous.
I want my coffee. God,
Never mind your coffee. Get into your seat. Please believe me. Look,
Take
this
your
wheelchair will need to
hands
help
off
you get
me.
here. Come onto your feet,
Take your
man.
hands off me.
Get onto your feet, for God's sake. Don't you realise?
Oh,
This is an emergency.
Damn it. Get my coffee, God damn it.
Look, never mind your coffee. Don't you realise this is a mess? The complex is gone. It's on fire. It's been blown up. God, don't you realise? Can't you smell it? Now you stay there. I'll try and help some of the others. I'm sure I heard voices somewhere.
Time to check my email.
Hello? Hello?
Stop shouting, God
Shut
damn
up.
it.
Look,
I'm
stay
trying
calm.
to work over
Stay
here.
calm. We need calm.
I'm calm.
You're
You're the
calm.
one who's freaking out, man.
But listen, I'm trying to stay calm. This is difficult. There's people trapped under the rubble. Don't you realise what we're doing? I've got to go and find them.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
People,
about?
stay there. I'll be back.
Get my coffee! God damn. Where the hell is the coffee when you want it? That's Martha. I'm gonna fire her. She's never here on time on a Monday. She knows damn well I need my coffee cup before I can work. The goddamn server's down again. Tony! The server's down again! Tony! Christ. You have to do it yourself. Oh. No wonder the server's down. Someone's putting goddamn toll over the internet. God damn. Martha, where's my goddamn coffee? Tony! Okay. It's okay, Tony. I reckon I'm gonna
Hello? Is anybody here? What are you doing here? Get back in your seat. Don't you realize the building is...
Shut up!
The building is perilous! The
The
building is perilous! Oh, God. Hello? Is anybody out there?
Spacebar and enter, and the server should be up. Yep. Right, we're in business. Oh, God. Take a massage. Oh. Right, let's see. Where's my coffee? God damn it. Oh, lost my glasses. Where are my goddamn glasses? Jesus. Did the cleaners not come in over the weekend? This place is like a tip. Why is the place so dark? No Martha? That's strange. Am I dreaming or what? Ah, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for being late, but the traffic across town was dreadful. In any case, I'm here now. It gives me great pleasure after all this time. Ever since I left the old sod back in North Kerry in the 1980s to come to the great US of A to make my fortune, I've always looked forward to addressing a crowd such as yourselves at these wonderful TED Talks. TED. Technology, entertainment, and design. 3 keywords in my life, close to my heart, since all the way back when I came here first. Technology. Yeah, technology. Let me see. When I went to Silicon Valley first, I was astounded. I thought these guys really know what they're doing. Wonderful ideas, wonderful innovation, with 2 A's, not with 1. But then I soon realized that it was just, it was well named Silicon. It was silly, and it was a con. Basically, they picked my brains with my wonderful ideas, and they ripped them off. And not only that, they took half my money with them as well. The cons. So anyway, I learned my lesson. I was fired basically for telling the boss, the young fella who had ripped off my idea and taken half my money, what I thought of him. So he fired me on the spot. What could you do, you know? A young fella, as I was back then from Old Ireland. I was lucky though. In the condominium where I was staying in San Fran, there was a guy called Mark Andreessen. Now, many of you in the audience will know who Mark was. Mark was and is one of those geniuses in the technology sector. Back in the early days of the web, when when Tim Berners-Lee had released his new HTML language, and there was this brave new world unfolding before our eyes. This wonderful web. Mark came up with this brilliant idea of the browser. He invented the first browser, as you know, Mozilla. No, it wasn't Mozilla. What am I thinking? It was something beginning with M, but I can't quite remember. Why don't you remember that? In any case, Mark, I was living in the same condominium as myself, and I met him in the elevator, and I was kind of saying, I was looking a bit down in the mouth, and he asked me, well, Mick, what's the problem? And I told him, and he said, never you mind. I've got a good friend of mine, he works in NASA. They're looking for a guy just like you, an ideas man, like yourself. And I said, great. So he gave me the guy's cell phone, and I rang him that afternoon, and he said, yeah, come on over to NASA, and we've got the very thing for you and your ideas. So I hopped on a train, I think. Was it a plane? Anyway, it was some sort of transport, and when I got to NASA, they put me on this really interesting project called the Mars rover. And basically, first of all, we were looking at putting a man or a woman on Mars. But when we looked at it in greater depth, it seemed it was a little bit crazy, not really feasible at the time. We were not technologically set up for it, if you get my meaning. So we decided against a man or a woman mission to Mars, and instead we opted for the mission without a man or a woman, basically. Unmanned, unpersoned mission. And that's where I came in, because they were working on sending the mission because they wanted to see what Mars was like, what the atmosphere was like, and maybe in an ideas man. I was very interested in that sort of thing. We get lots of atmosphere in North Kerry. The Atlantic wind sweeps in across the Atlantic Ocean and brings all that rain with it, and wind, and it gives you ideas. Some people would say above your station, but I wouldn't be of that. I wouldn't be in agreement with them when it comes to that. In any case, to cut a long story short, I was working on this little chip, which was called the gas sniffer. And basically, the job of this little gas sniffer was to sniff the atmosphere, to take samples on the atmospheres of Mars once the rover had landed, and to analyze those samples. It was so accurate, it was right down, it could find 2 molecules per meter cubed of any substance, any known substance to us. That's how accurate it was. So anyway, I was working on that, and one afternoon I was thinking to myself, daydreaming and doodling as you do when you run out of ideas, and it suddenly occurred to me, I think I see a very useful and interesting medical application for this little chip. So thus was born my gas sniffer. I thought to myself, okay, gas. It's everywhere. It's abundant. We're surrounded by it. Not only that, we produce our own gas as well. Okay, the ladies in the audience may demur on this point, but believe you me, everybody produces gas. We all fart. Yes? No. People here don't fart. That's fine. In any case, I came up with this little baby here, this little gold baby. Not so little. It was big because basically we put the chip in here, the gas sniffer chip, and we plug it in here in the back pocket near your butt, and when you fart or let wind out, it sniffs the air, and it can tell you, with its accuracy, exactly the constitution of the fart. So then that's uploaded to the server from this little baby here, for example, the smartphone, or whatever gadget you have. If you happen to have even a pacemaker now, they can put the receiver into the pacemaker here in your heart or in your inside pocket. They can take the tablet and get that to do the job, to send the data up to the satellite, and there it gets analyzed. And if it sees anything strange at all, it alerts your medical doctor and say, hey, this guy, he's got a lot of methane in his gas. We reckon he should stop eating beans, for example. Or more serious, again, I don't know, I'm not a medical doctor now, but you get the drift. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that was a great success because we got this little baby. We got a big medical company, pharmaceutical, medical, multinational interested in it. We signed a contract. I'm under obligation contractually not to reveal who that company is, but all will be revealed next year. They gave me a nice little toshin of dollars, as we said in the old country, to stick in my bank account. So I'm pretty happy with that. So then, anyway, I left NASA. I left NASA recently. Hang on, I'm getting confused, I think. No, before NASA, I went to HARP. HARP. H-A-A-R-P. Now, not the little harp that Maureen, what's her name, was singing around the spindle or whatever, you know what I mean? Back in the day, in the 1950s. But the other harp, the big harp in the sky, this was an ultra-secret project by the United States government. It was so secret that everybody knew about it. Top secret, of course everybody knows about it. Now that we have the internet and the web, everybody knows these things. And just to let you in on a little secret that maybe many of you are not aware of, all those conspiracy theories out there on the web, just because they're conspiracy theories does not mean that they're not real. In fact, many of them are. But I digress. Let's see, where was I? Oh yes, Project HARP. Anyway, to cut a very long story very short, Project HARP dealt with weather control. And we had a few mishaps, as you do when you're experimenting with these at the forefront of technology. In this brave new world of ours, science, if you make an omelette, you have to break eggs, basically. That's the way we look at it. And there are casualties, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, my lowest point was we had a project aimed at North Korea. We want to take this wacko out, this Kim Jong-il or whatever his name was. Definitely ill. He's ill in the head. We wanted to take him out by producing an earthquake, pointing our little satellite at North Korea. Unfortunately, a couple of days before, that's interesting. That's an example of this working. A couple of days before, some guy tripped over a wire in the lab and accidentally put the satellite off a little bit. It was more than a little bit, it was more than about 6,000 miles off, and Haiti was the result. Anyway, I didn't say that. You didn't hear that from me. They'd fire me if I told anyone. But in any case, HARP has now been terminated because it made some people uncomfortable, let's say. Just to give you where was I? HARP. Okay, I'll stop harping on about HARP. I'll just tell you one more thing about it, which really was the nub of why I'm here to speak to you all today, to tell you about this very exciting new application I have found in my work in HARP. I can create another little chip, take out the gas sniffer, and install the weather control chip and clip it onto my body anywhere I want, in my belt, in my body. Actually, it works better up around here because it communicates with the brain when I clip it on. And just to tell you before I demonstrate what it does, it communicates with our weather control satellite, and that satellite pinpoints where I'm standing, and depending on how I've configured it, it'll cover the area that I decide, so many square miles or whatever, to clear. So if you look out the window, for example, today, you'll see it's rather dark. It looks like it might rain. So once I clip this on, you'll notice within a couple of minutes, it's very fast, all the clouds will disappear and we'll see the sun. The sun will shine down upon us. Now, I thought, being from North Kerry, where the weather's very bad, silage is a disaster when it rains in the summertime, we could use this to help out the small farmers. So the farmer clips it onto his belt, and he's already told satellite, how many days he wants of sunshine or whatever, and Bob's your uncle. What do you think of that, eh? So here's to show you. So hang on a second, I'll just clip it into my... What's a bit... one of these lives. The canister kicker dies in a street below the motor bicycle, turning at the stare of a traffic light. Before the crash dolly of the tin can, above which the birds like black anthracite novels with feathery fungus flickering in and out, like smiling salamanders on the slit beach of that tongue, lips trumpeting the clicked message decoded in my mind. Promises. Life is weird in the wind. Cassandra glittering in the tent flap like a field.
What the heck is going on here? What's he doing? What was that noise? Must be post-traumatic stress. We're all suffering from it. Hey buddy, what are you doing? You're meant to be in your chair. You're meant to be sitting calmly, waiting to be rescued. What are you doing here? What's all this? What's this? Bloody chip. That's what's doing it. We don't need that stuff. Look, come on. Let me get you back to your chair. Come on. Up you get. Come on. Come on, fella. That's it. Oh, Jesus. Oh. You okay? You got a heart? You got a pulse? You got a heart? Yep. I think it's beating. I think you're okay. Do you want me to help you up to your seat? Come on. Come on, buddy. Let's get you up. Come on. Up. God. Come on. Up. Come on. He's weak. Bloody hell. I've better things to do. I'll leave you there for a bit. Now I'll go and get some other people. There's a few more people I can hear in the rubble. Hello? Anybody back there? Hello? Hello? got you here. Should be all right for the moment. Okay. You okay? Do you know where you are? Do you know who I am?
Where's the wheelbarrow? Where's the pumped up wheelbarrow?
You're
Come on. Where is
sitting in it.
Where
You're
is
sitting in it. It's all right. Look, just take it easy. You're sitting in your wheelbarrow. I think, judging by the look of you, you're the gardener from the back of the complex. Okay, just take it handy. Just stay here. Look, you got your trial. Look, hold that.
Okay, that took away those things, all the pesticides or whatever. What do I want?
No, of course you don't. Look, I'll leave you here. I'll leave you here in peace. But don't move. Just stay here with your man over here, the computer guy. I'll be back. I've got to look for more survivors. I'll be back. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello?
That noise. That terrible noise. That's bad for the plants. Plants are sensitive. Oh, do you know plants are sensitive? They can't take noise. They should have music. Music. Plants are sensitive. They have a nervous system, you know. Yes, they have a nervous system. You know, that 1 cubic inch of earth under the forest has 1 mile of mycelium. Now that mycelium stuff, that's the brain stuff of plants. That's what communicates in the forest. Goes right through to everything. Right through to everything. Communication. You know, even the Prince Charles the Taff, he hugs the trees. Prince Charles the Taff. He puts his arms around the trees, and he's right too, you know. He's okay. He knows well that he gets consolation. Ah, yes. They communicate. Even the Russians knew that. Back in the 60s, that was. They'd attach galvanometers onto the leaves and they put them in the airports. In the airports so that they could tell when the terrorists came in, because plants are sensitive. They're really, really sensitive. You know, the mile of that, you know that mycelium, that's like a football pitch, a full football pitch of a brain. That's there, in the mushrooms, you know, the mycelium in the mushrooms. Do you ever take any? Oh my God, no, I tell you, that's why you get sensitive. The plants. Ah, yes. You know, do you know what a plant really needs love, and it will thrive on love. Ah, yes. You know, on the palm of that hand, I had 10 oak trees, 100 foot high, 100 foot high in the palm of that hand, and all it needed, all it was to bring it about, was water and sunshine. Sunshine. Sun arise, please bring up a the morning. Sun arise, you push away the darkness. Bring all the heat to the ground. Oh, sun arise, sun arise, you push away the darkness. Sun arise, please bring up in the morning. Bring back the heat to the ground. Oh, sun arise. Yes, and what is needed? What's needed for a plant? Yes, very little. And the purpose of a plant is to leaf and to flower and to fruit and to fall to the earth, fall down to the earth and rot. Everything on earth rots, everything on earth dies, but it falls and rots for rebirth. Yes, rebirth, painful it is, yes. But back we come. Like earth, so you go around, it's Taurus, out there in the heavens, spinning around, Taurus, yes, ruled by Venus, yes, sex and food, yes, fixed it is. And then you have Virgo, that's there too, Virgo the Pernickety, ruled by Mercury, yes, and would fight even with Jupiter, God love, bountiful Jupiter, and to fight with the moon, and to fight with Mars, all this musical, and then, of course, you have Capricorn, the gold, yes, ruled by Saturn. Now with Saturn there's none of this messing around. Every 28 years he comes back to the same spot. And no messing with Saturn. But it's the bridge. It's the bridge to the spirit. And it's there. Back to the spirit. Back to the garden. Adam in the garden hide. Adam in the garden hide. Hiding in the Garden of Eden. Wonder what makes him hide. Wonder what makes him hide. What would make him hide? Shame. Shame for what? Shame for what's gone on earth. Earth, in this little country of ours. Look, Earth, remember. Earth never forgets. Earth has memory. In there, you have 1,000 people a day dying with exploding bones from starvation. 1,000 people a day, in spite of the politicians and the priests and the gentry, and they're shipping out food out of this country. Yes. Shipping it out. At the same time, you had the men, the crowbar men. The crowbar men, they came around and they around the estates with the stones that they had taken from the all with the aid of the Gregory Law. The Gregory Law, now, that gave them permission. Yes, that's what happened. And then you don't forget the forests. Once upon a time, this lovely country all over with oak trees. And what did they do? They built a navy to conquer the world. All our good oaks gone. Out there on the big ship. On the big ships, there they were. Paddy and me fast a gun I'm with. Tad there in the gailte. La Neil Trot Kilcash not Shylock is neat lint for at line Gabra. On not in go near Condivant. For Gradum is my harmony. Condivant. Bridget, who befriended the fairy people. They're still there, and we know, and they're there amongst them. Ah, yes, nice. Bridget, I love her. Is she, who were there before the two a day? They were there before the two a day. Ah, there was harmony once. The bees buzzed, the insects. Not harmony. There was sound in the silence, and it's still there. But that thing is gone when all that electric noise is gone. Inside you, too, there is that sound. That sound.
Oi, buddy, look, I brought you some crutches. I'll help. You don't need to push that black box around anywhere. It's all right, look, come up, I'll give you a hand. Come on, I'm gonna help. I'll find you in the rubble. I'll find you under the bricks. Come up. And get on your feet. You're in shock. There's been a terrible accident. Get your hands into that. Okay, never mind about your black box. I don't know what that is. What are you anyway? Do you know who you are?
No.
Do you know what you're doing here?
I was doing something. Not this.
Come up. Do you know your name?
No.
You look kind of official. You weren't in the lift. You're not a lift operator.
I don't know.
There's 84 floors here.
84.
84, at least. I've been up that high, but then it collapsed. So I don't know, but something's going on up there. I just wondered what you're doing here. Anyway, we'll find out. You just take it easy. You feeling okay? Okay. Do you know who I am? I'm the fire chief. I'm the fire chief.
A nice person.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm helping. Now look, there's another fellow over there. He's in a bit of shock. He talks computer all the time. He's completely obsessed. There's another fellow over here. I think he might be the gardener. I'm not quite sure. There's slug pellets, there's trials, there's things like that. Okay, and we got this black box. I don't know what that is. Anyway, maybe you can sort through that if you're feeling like you could and you want to do that. And maybe we can get some answers around here, because I'm mighty puzzled. There's no one here. I can't find anybody else. I'm sure I heard a child. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody here? Hello? Come down to the basement near the swimming pool. I'm here. The fire chief. Come here. Okay, everybody stay calm.
Coffee.
Nice and calm.
Coffee.
Like me. Okay, right. Now.
Stop shouting. I can't breathe.
It all made sense. I was running some computer, but now I'm here, and yet I remembered it happened. I was transporting some material to someone, I don't know who, but he helped me. It had to go somewhere. There was a purpose behind it, and now I'm here. But why do I remember it being some time ago? That makes no sense. Why would I remember something and at the same time remember that it happened some time ago, even though I remember nothing since that happened? That makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Neither does this box. I don't know what this box is, but the wires are so familiar. Are those wires? Are those ropes? I don't even know. Just transporting material, that's all I was doing. Transporting. Someone needed it, and now I'm here. Something must have happened. Something went wrong. 84 floors, where did they go? What is this place anyways? It's just darkness. Darkness and 2 mad people, or 3, including me, because I'm probably feeling very mad right now. But now I can stand up, which makes me feel better. But why do I feel better? That makes no sense. What were the crutches for? Why were I given them? I was just running the machinery. I was just transporting something, and now I'm here. And everything's red for some reason. It shouldn't be like this. But it is. Why is it that I wanted it the other way around? Why do I want to keep on transporting things? I don't know why I want to do that, but that's what I remember. It makes no sense. It only makes sense when I start putting memories together. The memories themselves make no sense. I think it makes sense. I think I can come up with ideas, but these ideas are based on nothing except for just these really basic desires. Why did I even want to transport a material? Why are these very comfortable when it comes to texture? These are very nice, but I don't know what they are. It's conflicting, it makes no sense. Why does it not make any sense? It's desires. Desires this. I just wanted to transport something, and now I desire to be back there. I don't want to talk to these people. Someone wants to kill me, and the other one wants to kill a computer. That makes no sense. It just makes no sense to me. Why is it that I transport a material? Because it makes me feel better. But why would it make me feel better? Because someone else would be happy and then I'd be happy. Why do I want to feel happy? Because I don't want to feel sad. That makes perfect sense, because I don't want to be sad, because I want to be happy. It's just like a circular loop. It goes around and around, just like the roads I'd be transporting material on. I don't even know what the roads were like though. What were the roads made of? Were they made of this? This is very hard, and I can walk in it, so therefore, this must have been the road. But why is the road here? It makes no sense. I was not transporting things with what looked like crutches, but I could kill someone with these, and then that guy wouldn't be happy because he'd be dead, and then I wouldn't be happy either. But then why do I want to think that? It makes no sense. It's all about me just feeling better, or about someone else feeling better. Is that what it's all about, all this technology? This technology makes me feel better. But some people say, oh no, it must be better because it helps other people. It makes them feel better, it makes them feel longer. But why is that the case? Because they're going to feel better for longer. That's all it is about. I don't want to die because I want to keep on living, because I have the possibility of feeling better. That's what it's all about. And yet, when I'm dead, which I hope I'm not, because that wouldn't make much sense, but if I were to die soon, I wouldn't feel bad ever at all. So what's the difference? I just want to feel better. But maybe I'd feel better by being dead, because then I wouldn't feel bad. It can never change when I'm dead. I'm not even there at all. Why do some things hurt? That makes no sense. It just feels bad. Why does it hurt? Because it feels bad. Why does it feel bad? Because it just feels bad. It's a circular loop. Just sounds and darkness. It's like I had this flow of ideas that are just trapped in the frame of my mind. They just go around and around in a loop. Why do some things feel better? I don't know. Some people just want to find meaning and purpose in things that are beyond us. But why do they want to feel purpose in things? Because they think they'll find the meaning behind all existence. But it makes no sense. Because why are they doing that? Because it'll make them feel better. But the thing about feeling better is that when you feel better, you're less likely to die. It's just part of us. We're just like any other living thing. We just want to feel better because that will put us further away from death. So it's not about finding the meaning of existence. It's only about continuing existence. So how are you going to find out the meaning of something you just want to continue for the sake of it? Why does it do that? It makes no sense to me. Why is everything red? Why won't you say anything? Why won't you say anything? He just wants a paper. What does the paper do for him?
Who are you?
I am just me.
What are you doing
You just
in my
keep on
office?
doing your thing. I don't want to know what you're doing.
Get the hell out of my office. I'm gonna...
Is this an office now? Why is it that the same things have different names?
Get
It
out
makes
of
no
my
sense. I could kill you with this. Now I would feel better out of that, which is very strange because I would feel worse about it before in the past, but now I've changed. And yet it makes no sense. What are these? I could kill some. It's just a mess. It's just a chaotic mess. Even though people think there's order in it, it's just because certain things just happen together. For some reason, we're trying to find out. Like looking at paper because you think you're going to find something else out of it. And then mistakes happen. And then one day, I'm going to die. And then when I die, I won't feel bad anymore. But I don't want to die because then I'm going to just... Why is everything red? It makes no sense. Why is it all dark? Oh, it's just running the machine. And now everything's not red. It's like it didn't make sense at all, but now it makes sense now. People think they know everything, but then they learn something new in life, and it's as if they knew nothing at all. And I know nothing at all because I was running something, and now I'm given this box by someone I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I could place this here.
I wonder what the rocket was. Sir, are you okay? Sir. Oh, there's pulse. There's heartbeat. There's heartbeat. Look, sir, come up. Look, you've got crutches. Come up. We're going to get you out of here. I promise you. We're going to get you out. Look, prop yourself. Come up. Come up. Come up. That's it. Well done. Well done. No, get that done. That's it. That's it. Well done. Where's the other bloody crutch? Where'd it go? Over there. Where? Oh. What's all this cable and coil? Is that from your black box? Did you discover what the black box was?
No. I'd like to discover who gave it to me, though.
It's electronic, I think. A black box. It's beginning to make sense. If anything makes sense, keep yourself up. Keep yourself up, man. It won't be long. We'll get you out of here, I promise. I promise, honestly, we will. God, just stay here. Stay near your man. Stay near him. Stay. Okay, stay on the floor. But come closer to him. Come closer. Stay close together. We don't want any more stuff falling down on top of you. You okay, sir? Wake up. Are you okay?
Wow.
Is there a heartbeat?
Oh, jeez.
Wake up. Stay awake. I'll get your coffee.
Oh, I can't get it
What
down.
about you, sir? Are you okay? You okay? I'll get you some tea. I'll get you something. That's difficult,
Tea.
There's
Tea.
nothing here.
Tea.
Nothing at all. But I'm sure there's more people. Hello?
Tea.
Hello? Hello?
Stop shouting.
Is anybody here? I thought I heard something over here. Hello? Anybody here? Come to me. It's all right. It's all right. I have you. Come on. Come on. I'm ready. Come on. Easy. Mrs. Easy. Take it handy. Okay, just stay there. Okay. Do you know where you are?
Thank you.
Do you know who I am?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, I'm the fireman. Do you know who you are?
Yes. Yes, thank
Who are you? Can you tell me? Can you tell me who you are?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. I'll go. I'll be back in a minute. I've got to see there's somebody else here. I'm sure I heard a voice. I'm sure I did. Somewhere. Right here. Hello? What are you doing here? You're meant to be there. Not here. Go back to there. Please stay in a safe place. I'm trying to keep everybody together. It's very hard. There's just rubble. Blocks and concrete and bloody beams everywhere. And fire. Look, just stay here. Believe me. You're safe with me. I'm the fireman.
Thank you.
Okay, just take it easy. Is there anything you'd like? Anything I can get you? You sure you're okay? Okay, just take it easy. Sit down and take it easy. I'll be back. I'm sure I can hear somebody else. Hello?
Are you cold?
Tea.
Hello? Hi. My name's Marina. I'm the aqua aerobics instructor at the gym.
Martha, finally, you get my coffee with your
Coffee. Yes, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna need to do something. Just a minute now. You're ready. Seriously. There's a kettle. Do you want a cup of tea? Can I get you a cup of tea? Okay. Coffee? Can I get you a cup of coffee? Tea or coffee?
Yeah, one sugar and milk.
What way do you take your coffee?
Yeah, no, don't
Yeah.
you do it every
Yeah.
morning for me.
Tea?
One sugar and milk.
Just get this up. That'll make us feel better. Nice hot cup of tea. All right. It's surreal. It just feels like a few minutes ago I was basking in the jacuzzi, bubbling away. It feels like a week ago now. I love the early mornings in the pool. The peace and quiet. The calm before the storm. Before the aqua aerobics crowd arrive. I love just sitting there, looking out the window. There's ceiling to floor windows on the east side of the leisure centre, all the way, whole east wall. Today it was great, the contrast. I just sat in my hot spring cocoon, bubbling away, looking at the wind lashing the trees outside, looking at the rain pelting up against the window, running down, streaming down in front of me, mesmerising. Droplet after droplet after droplet, like some primitive binary code. think it's like human beings, you know, just running our course and immediately replaced, and running our course and immediately replaced. Everything is connected. You're just sitting there, watching the trees swaying and bending, sucking up their lifeblood, watching the rain like a veil. Think of all the man-made water systems, the infrastructures, running pipes to every house, to millions of houses, to millions of sinks, to pour millions of kettles, to make millions of cups of tea, showers blasting, toilets flushing. Simple seeming, but yet so complex. Like a butterfly's wing flap in Thailand, causing a tsunami somewhere else. Listen to me just babbling away. I'll get the tea. This kettle doesn't seem to be boiling. The place is a bit of a mess. Maybe I should just get the rice sorted out. The kettle is broken! I have water. You want a drink of water? I always carry water. Ever since I was a child, I've always carried water. I grew up by the sea, and one stage I was obsessed. I think I was about 10. Obsessed with the idea of drinking water, and I'd regale anybody who'd listen with my theory that if you drank enough water, it would increase your buoyancy while swimming. I was 10. I used to spend that whole summer skulking around the coastline, waiting to see a merman, a selkie. I even, with the aid of an onion and a westerly breeze, tried to cry 7 tears into the ocean because they said that's what you had to do to induce him to come out. Me and my comrades wore a seagrass wig to make myself look more attractive, and I had minnows and periwinkles and all kinds of friends on my quest. Never did find the selkie though. I was underwater, doing my morning lengths, my morning practice. Weightless, effortless, peaceful. 1, 2, 3, breath. 1, 2, 3, breath. Up and down, rhythm. Then I was a selkie. I was swimming in the ocean, basking in my element, free, up and down in the ocean, the seaweed, the creatures, the fish. I was boundless in my svelte seal skin. I was playing in the primordial soup. Bum bum aya, bum 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 aya. Win or lose, sink or swim. One thing is certain, we'll never give in. Then I was floating, basking in the sunshine, the sun beating down on my belly and diffusing the light of the surf into rainbows all around me. I was serene. And then I was boom! I was smashed against the rock! I was smashed against the wall of this room. The tiles. I nearly died. I could have died. Did I die? Did I die? Answer me! Why won't you answer me? Sean! Where's Sean?
Hello? I hear a child. Sorry. I'm sure I heard it. It's you. Oh, it's all right. Look, it's all right. No, I really did. We found him. We found him. Sean's his name. Yeah, he had a name tag on. He did. It's all right. I have to get him out. It might take time, but you know, it's all right. We'll reach him, but you have to stay calm and stay here. And did you boil the kettle?
It's broken.
It's broken. Yeah, I guess it is. Like everything else. Okay. I think we need to stay calm here. I don't think there's anyone else to be rescued much in this place, and I think we're kind of stuck for a bit. I'm not sure how long. I'll try. I'll try. I promise you, I need to rest. I've just been running around, scrambling through rubble, and trying to find fire extinguishers and things. There's just nothing around. And look at me, I've lost my radio. I've no contact with the outside. I've done my fucking best. Trying to keep calm all the time and reassure everybody. Hopeless. It's not hopeless, it's all right. I'm in the worst situation. I began my career in Belfast. I'm well used to situations. So take it easy, everybody. We may be here for some time. I know that's disappointing news for some people, but that's the way it is. I don't know what we're to do, but I know, I mean, that's okay. I do understand. I've experience of this, as I say. I began my career in Belfast, so it began really as a kid in the streets back in the 50s. We had nothing much to do. So, I mean, we used to look for excitement, sometimes watching the fire engines going about, and firemen, you know, running about with their big helmets, their buckles, their brass buttons, their epaulets. I like their epaulets especially, and their boots, and they'd run about in the big red engines, and the bell ringing like hell, and us hiding up the entry, looking out down the alleyway at the firemen putting out the fire. The fire itself, well, that was sensational. I mean, Belfast was full of coal and fuel of all kinds for putting in the ships like the Titanic. Of course, it sank. But I mean, that's another story. But the coal, like the fire, and my little fire at home was a lovely coal fire, and I used to sit in front of it as a little child, watching the flame bubble up, and I loved it. I loved Christmas with the candles. There's nothing like looking at a flame, watching it flicker and grow. The colours change from red to gold to blue, and the plume of fire to grow. So watching the firemen at work in Belfast was great. You know, it got so exciting when there was no fire. Well, me and a few of the other guys, we used to set off the fire alarm. There'd be a little red box in the street. You smash the glass, you pull the lever, you hide behind the hedge, and you watch the guys pelting up the street and try to find a fire. They looked so disappointed. You could see it in their eyes. They'd look around and see no fire. So me and the guys, we thought, well, there's a solution to this. So we brought along a match, started a fire. And that was great. It meant that we could have firemen and fire brigades and flames at a drop of the hat or a click of the match. So it was great. And it meant that all our leisure time in Belfast could be filled with leisure activity. You're down in the leisure centre. You know what that's like. But you like water. I like fire. In fact, I can't stand water. I usually turn it into steam. So with a fire, it was great. And of course, the whole situation expanded exponentially. I mean, fire just became a way of life, as it seems to be in the world at the moment. I mean, any area can become a battle zone. And the element of fire can be in its element, so to speak. I mean, you just have to strike a match, light an explosive, get some Semtex. So it was simple enough in Belfast. Well, from lighting little fires, we could light bigger ones, massive ones. And the 11th night, when we lit the bonfires before the 12th, that was our inspiration. We would gather up the wood. We would cut down trees. We would collect old machineries, things like televisions and old cupboards and bedsteads and mattresses. Well, we'd pile them up until the bonfire was up to the ceiling. In this case, the sky, 50 feet. And in the middle, we'd build a tiny little hut. And in the middle of the bonfire, in the tiny little hut, would be tiny little me with a match. And when the bonfire was big enough, of course, I would light it. And you'd be in the centre of the bonfire. And then you'd run out of the hut and stand at a distance from the flames. And of course the flames grew and grew, and such an aesthetic experience, such a joy to be among, because the heat, the light, the flames, the smoke, the smell. Have you smelled burning? Have you smelt burning? There's nothing like the smell of a singe, a great old singe. Singed wood, singed leaves, singed flesh. We're all permeable, we're all malleable, we're all burnable. So, it was a simple and short step to incandescence, illumination. I was lit up with desire for fire. All the music seemed to fit too. Fire. Fire was in love, burning with love. Every single metaphor, every single adjective, every single simile connected with fire. I burned with it. I found my passion. And so I moved on into business. And there's no business like fire business. Fire business is big business. The bigger the fire, the bigger the business. And so when you burn something down, you have to replace it. So soon I was opening carpentry businesses to replace the burnt staircases, the burnt window frames, the burnt floors that were in houses. I was then reglazing whole areas because windows pop out when you light a good blaze. Everything needs to be replaced. It's the same with a volcano. It's the same with any natural element. Fire sweeps it clean, clears the decks, makes it new. For nature to grow again, for new seeds to pop up, for new ideas to come up on your computer screen. And for leisure centres, well, that's another story. I find fire gives me enough fulfillment in my life. So I intend to carry on. I'm a wealthy man. This complex. People are puzzled about how it ever could go on fire. Ha! Well, heaven forbid. It's simple enough. With my experience, I can do things that are quite magical. I can bring anything down, send anything up. It's my life as a fireman. I'm getting distracted. I guess you people are getting a bit upset. I'm sorry. I tend to get a bit distracted with fire. You see, it's my element, as I say. And I love it. I love it. I really love it. I do. And you say your water. Your water will come. Come, water. I love water. Water is brilliant. No, look, please, just step forward. I can demonstrate the power of fire. You see, you're so passive. I can just set you on fire. Magic, isn't it? Stronger than water, isn't it? Drop a tear on this. What about you? Nature, the world, the globe, the great earth. One match. I sweep through you. One volcano, I blow you apart. Look at the sun. Look at the universe. You talk of laptops and stuff. Well, it's pure nothing. Nothing. It's only smoke in a breeze. Smoke on a screen. So many pixels. I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. I'm upsetting everybody. That's my trouble. I have no friends, really. That's the trouble with fire. I don't know. It's a bit lonely, really. Burning everything all the time. I'd like to have a bit more fun. You guys are so deadbeat. Look, why don't we do something? We're stuck here in this basement. It's my dilemma. It's what I'm involved in at the moment. It's my kind of, I have to see what comes out of it for everybody. I don't know what the end is in this. I'm getting agitated again. I need to calm down. Okay, look, do you want to have some fun? Look, I'm sorry I upset you. I really am.
You're
I can't
okay,
help
you're
it.
okay.
It's just that I'm fired, you know.
Yeah.
I'm fireman, I mean. I'm fireman. Hot fire. I get carried away. Earth, look, come. Look, we have a trunk here, and it says, open in emergency. Well, I think this is probably an emergency, so let's have a look and see what we can get out of this. Let's have a look.
the sunshine shower where the clouds are free and the fishes ask what can water be?
For wounds, earth, for the wounds of flesh, fresh earth, worms, to cleanse.
I'll cover you with dirt and rocks and put you in a big round box. And the worms crawl in, and the worms crawl out, and your brains come trickling down your snout. Oh, what a dreadful life. The worms crawl in and the worms crawl out. Your brains come trickling down your snout. Oh, what a dreadful life.
Place the bones of your dead fetus with the ashes of my own. Seal and bury under lintel to guard our spirit home. Set the egg upon the barren earth with the small end down. Shed a single teardrop on it to sunder a new moon. Plant a thorn tree in your garden. Have it blossom in the gloom. Will our light to spark beneath it, to capture its bloom. For the acrid slows of summer are sweetened by the frost.
I pledge my love to the earth and all the life that it maintains. One irreplaceable planet in our care, with food and respect for all. I pledge my love to the earth and all the life that it maintains. One irreplaceable planet in our care, with love and respect for all. I pledge my love to the earth and all the life that it maintains. One irreplaceable planet in our care, with love and respect for all. I pledge my love to the earth and all the life that it maintains. One irreplaceable planet in our care, with food and respect for all.